Time. Coup de grace time. Coup de grace time.
Oh.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's go. Come on. No.
Let's go.
Priest, all you had to do was hold Shinsuke, bro. Oh my goodness. That was it. If somehow Priest held Shinsuke there, that would have been it, bro.
Jesse, payback is a bitch. Come on.
There's no way that finishes, man.
What, bro? Are you kidding me?
I outworked you crazy. I got hit with one F5, and that pins Finn Balor, who was the best performer in that ring.
Oh, man.
Nah, that's crazy. That's a rematch.
This is going to be a rematch.
That's a rematch immediately.
This is a rematch for sure.
I want that rematch on Raw. Bro, that match.
Yeah, I got the game all in my hand. Ooh, yeah.
Hello, and you are now tuned in to the only universe mode that matters. I am Christian.
I'm Jesse.
Jesse, I'm surprised I still know the intro. It's been a minute, guys. It's been over a month, I want to say, and that's unlike us. We usually are consistent. We're usually at your feed 2-3 times a week, but life does what life does, and here we are once again on another episode of the only universe mode that matters. More specifically, the only brand that matters, and that is Monday Night Raw, and we're gonna kick it off with the bang as we have the Banger Bros on screen. We got Drew McIntyre in action tonight. Sheamus will just be accompanying him in the corner. And we're going to kick it off with some singles action. And a match that we can't get in WWE no more because this talent is no longer with WWE anymore. And I'm sure we'll talk a little bit about his AEW stint in a few minutes. But the person I am referring to is the one, the only, the rated R superstar, and in this game, he is with his brother from another mother, Christian. But the guy I'm talking about, the guy that I'm facing today, is the man himself, Edge. Or, you know, if we're talking about AEW, I guess he does go by Adam Cole, right? What a wrestling name. Yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm excited to get this match off. I think it's a cool little matchup, even though I'm sure they have faced each other. Maybe they have not. I don't think so. I honestly think that's why I did the matchup, because they did not face off each other. But they did, you know, simultaneously were in the same brands. Maybe they, you know, had some tag team action at one point against each other in some form of capacity. But definitely, in my opinion, a little fresh matchup here and a good matchup nonetheless. And I can't act like I watch AEW, but from all the clips I see, I like the work that Christian is doing. And
He's a heel now.
I'm glad Edge is, you know, in AEW with some fresh blood, with some new air to breathe, new creative behind him, and I don't know. I guess he will end his career in AEW. I'm sure he'll pop into WWE every now and then.
If I was him, I would have just called it a career because, I mean, he is a lot older now, of course. But him being with Christian and, you know, obviously all the other former WWE talent that works for AEW now, you know, you got FTR there and all those other guys, Malachi Black, Andrade. I don't know if Edge had, like, relationships with those guys, but, like, I'm just saying former WWE talent in general. But Edge being in AEW was definitely a shock to me. I really thought he was going to be with one company his entire wrestling career. And
you thought he was a Paul...
I
almost said Paul Pierce, like Paul Pierce didn't end up switching teams. You thought he was a Kobe Bryant and Dirk Nowitzki type of guy.
Yeah, Jeter, like, stayed with one organization and retired on top. So... guess not, but it is what it is. Edge being, you know,
have you seen anything of his AEW run?
He had a match with Sting and Darby Allin against another team, which I don't remember. I think they won though.
Yeah, that was pretty recent to my accounting. I do know there's a collision event today. They are competing against WWE once more.
Good luck with that.
I will not be watching Collision. We will be watching Survivor Series, and also there's a Laker game today, so I'll be double screening. But man, Jess, there's a lot to talk about, a lot to discuss. Do you know how to play the game still?
Yeah.
When's the last time you played it?
The last time we were here. Yeah, we recorded about 3-4 weeks ago.
That was the last time I played it too.
But yeah, the thing with Edge being in AEW is obviously he's going to be a locker room like leader. He's, a veteran, obviously knows the company for over 20 years.
Oh, I should have hit you.
But it just definitely did throw me off. Like Edge not being in a WWE
Edge not
ring.
even being Edge.
Yeah, Edge not being Edge. It just throws me off.
How'd they get rights to his music?
That's another thing. I'm glad you actually brought that up. Tony Khan has money. I think that will be the only explanation. Because I know sometimes he does license music for pay-per-views for certain superstars. He did it with Daniel Bryan. And some other people as well, and
Jesse
DDT, and that could be it for Edge.
It could,
but that's actually smart.
This could be the icing on the cake.
That's very smart. Yeah.
Claymore
in the corner of Sheamus. Could that be it for Edge? Okay, I still have it with the smashing the X.
Yeah, that's there's some things that never go away, Jesse.
Yeah.
There's some talents that you just never lose. Man, it's been a while. We haven't played in a while. We haven't talked to you guys in a while. So you know what? Happy holidays. It's been Thanksgiving. I'm always thankful for you guys and the community we built. And honestly, sorry that we've been so separated and just a little bit away from everything. I've literally had a few different things dealing with. I've dealt with COVID. I've dealt with car issues. Jesse's dealt with some things himself. I'm busy.
I got a new car now. I don't know if I discussed that the last time we recorded.
Birthdays, holidays. Before we recorded, it was right before your birthday. I don't even know if I've seen you post what birthday, Jesse.
Yes, yeah. I saw you like a week before Halloween.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
because I had my car.
Okay, I think we might have discussed that. I see. Yeah. I don't even know where we left off, man.
Oh.
But this is generally like one of the first conversations I've had with Jesse in person, and that's going to be today on air. So I'm sure we'll be doing some catching up to do as these episodes go on. I don't know how far we'll get tonight. But this is just match number 1 of what should be a good recording sesh, Jess. So I hope you're ready for a good night.
Yeah, it should be a good time. And execution for Edge. And could that be it for Drew McIntyre?
No, I don't have the finger mashing skills like my man in the corner over here.
Edge loading up the spear right in front of Sheamus. Can I
Nice.
have this before? Yes, I can.
That's a veteran.
Near the ropes, though. 1, and Drew has a resiliency.
I'm gonna have to use it.
Okay.
I don't mash like you, Jesse. I don't mash.
This is turning into a good match. Next finisher probably will get it done.
Debatable. You have a resiliency. I'm not a dummy.
Oh yeah, that is true.
What is true thinking?
Okay. But yeah, it's been a month since we've seen each other for sure. Yeah, I got a new car. Obviously, been busy with work. Obviously, the landscaping season is dwindling down. Probably got about 2 more weeks until it starts snowing up here. So very excited for Christmas. One of my favorite times of the season.
Oh, and that could be it.
Spear out of nowhere from Edge. 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
I get my first dub in a month.
And that's also Edge's first W of the season. Drew McIntyre, I believe, falls to 0-2. So, unfortunately for Drew, a bad day at work. But for Edge, listen, maybe this is his last run in WWE. And this time, it will be alongside of his friend and brother, Christian. Man.
Yeah, good match. Looked like Drew was gonna, put Edge away pretty quickly. Obviously, he had the height and strength advantage there. But Edge hit the execution, got that spear done, and hit you one with another quick one, pretty much out of nowhere too. And middle of the ring, Drew had no resiliency and got the job done. Edge with his first victory. No longer in the WWE like we discussed, but obviously he's still in universe mode, along with his buddy and longtime friend in Christian. Good win for Edge. Another hard loss for Drew. Hopefully he can bounce back. I would like to see him in the ring with Sheamus because the Banger Bros, I feel like, could be a pretty good contending team over the last few months of this game. But I know those tag team titles are on the line, so anything could go with, obviously, the tag team scene on Raw.
I ain't mentioned that yet, Jesse. Yep, in the main event of tonight's episode, the tag team belts are not only in action, they're in action in an Extreme Rules match for the first time this season, and I am so excited for that one. We'll talk about that when we get there. It is a rematch, but we also got some women's action and really just a women's showcase. of some talent that honestly doesn't get recognition on my brand, but today they get a match and they get a chance to show why they might need a little bit more TV time. So we'll see who wins this next one, and what a performance for Edge. I'm excited to see not only where he goes individually, but where both teams might go, and maybe they end up facing each other one day.
Yeah.
You never know what happens in the Only Universe mode. That matters. So let's get to the next one. Some ladies action up next. All right, Justin. Honestly, I've been thinking for a bit now, and I've had plenty of time to think as we've been separated from business, about what exactly this match is. I recently had a match on Raw where I had a few people that I would say weren't doing much. It was a men's match. It might have been last episode. I know Austin Theory ended up winning. I actually pull up the tape right now. Let me see. Yeah, it was last week, and it was an 8-man match. Is it 8 that I'm, I think it was a 6-man match. My apologies. But it had a bunch of people that were kind of just floating around. It had Logan Paul, it had Wesley, T-Bar, Austin Theory, Dom, all that good stuff. Wesley, I don't know if I said him already. And Austin Theory ended up pulling off the dub. Austin Theory will, now he's above 500. Probably going to get an opportunity real soon, at least another match, which is, that's as big of an opportunity as you can ask for, being on a show. That's kind of what this is here too. And I've been thinking maybe what that opportunity could be for these ladies. And you know what? I thought of something as these screens were loading. My women's tag team scene right now is abysmal, and it is going to be something that I'm working on over the next few weeks. And now that we're back in action, I can actually, say that and hopefully put some commitment to it.
Because I believe Toxic Attraction are still my champions.
Yeah, I did have a tag team match with Damage Control, and we'll talk a little bit about them in real life. And they did beat Lerae and Indi last maybe a few weeks ago, or at this point, a few months ago. But but I don't really have nothing going on in my tag team scene. I do have Lerae and Indi. I do have Damage Control. I do have BWA, which is Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler. But you know what? Whoever wins this gets a tag team match with whoever partner they want to bring to the table, and maybe that's a number one contenders match. Maybe I do something like that. But I do want these ladies to start getting relationships with one another, and I need some teams to be brought to the table. Same way we did it with the men this year, where we got Edge and Christian reforming, Banger Bros coming to life with Drew McIntyre and Sheamus. But not only that, we got Kurt Angle and Gable. We got Brockamura. We got, the array of tag teams I got on my scene now. So we're going to see. We're going to see what exactly ends up happening tonight. But this is a 8-woman elimination match. And honestly, some of these ladies are already teammates. Katana Chance, Kayden Carter. I believe Kayden Carter is her name. They're teammates. Obviously, Dakota Kai came out. She's in Damage Control. Candice LeRae already popped out. Not yet. Oh, spoiler alert. Candice LeRae is coming very soon. She's with Indi Hartwell, who's also in this match. So, speak of the devil. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here, and it's also going to be interesting to see what happens when the teammates might have to face off. And at the end of the day, if you want to win, if you want to dub, this is all where it starts.
Especially if you want, obviously, a championship belt around your waist, or at least compete for one. They will definitely do whatever it takes to, become champion once again, or become champion for the first time in their careers, and especially in the universe mode.
Yeah,
this woman knows a lot about being champion in the universe mode, especially with her partner Ronda Rousey.
Probably our most dominant team ever. I would say that, and ironically, The Way.
Yeah, The Way was great.
The Way was great
over the years. Who did Kansas 3 team with beforehand?
Oh, well, that's a lie.
Dakota?
We also did have the Kabuki Warriors when we did. Yes, Dakota and Candice. They were cool.
You know what's actually crazy, and I know we were gonna
let's get into it.
Talk about Damage Control and that whole storyline. What do you think of Ronda Rousey being in Ring of Honor?
Honestly,
I think it's wild.
I won't say it's humbling for her.
It definitely is. And Roxanne Perez, who I am tonight, is also.
But it's definitely crazy because you go directly from being the it person in UFC, and although you had a very public fall off, and you obviously got knocked out 2 consecutive times, which is unlike her, and it was uncharacteristic. she goes directly into the biggest wrestling scene that we have to offer.
Yeah.
So, you don't really feel that fall off. If anything, you're in packed arenas every night now.
She made events at WrestleMania.
Going straight to a championship, just straight to glory. And now you're wrestling in, I won't call them high school gyms. I'll put some respect on ROH. But, you're wrestling for 300 people. So, if anything, I like it, and I hope that she gains a respect and she gains a love for the actual art of professional wrestling. And obviously, WWE is professional wrestling, and is probably at its highest form.
For sure.
But at the end of the day, Cody Rhodes needed that to feel out that scene, to really get that grit and grind, and maybe she ends up coming back. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it, and it's probably well within the cards. I'm sure the WWE paycheck is much better than the ROH paycheck, but we'll see. I am Dakota Kai, however.
And I am Roxanne Perez.
I don't even know if I announced that I was Drew McIntyre last match.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, no, you were Drew McIntyre, Jesse. I didn't lose.
Oh, yeah.
Put some respect on my name.
Indi Hartwell lifting me up right through the air.
And I know Bailey Hardcore Gamer, he's somewhere rooting for Dakota Kai, so I gotta be Dakota Kai, man. I don't know what else to tell you. I can't keep telling the man I'm a pusher, and I keep trying. And let's see who pushes first, me or the game.
And Roxanne Perez is on. Oh no, she got it.
What made you pick Roxanne?
I always liked her. I wanted her to be on my roster, and still don't have her. So hopefully she could win here tonight, and she could have a championship around her waist sooner rather than.
Has she turned heel yet? She has, right?
In real life?
Yeah.
No, she's a big face. Apparently, she was supposed to wrestle Becky Lynch, but Becky Lynch wanted to drop that title to the Irish woman that has the title in NXT now, which I get.
Who is it?
I couldn't tell you her name. I've seen the match, but I really don't recall the name, to be honest, because the NXT Women's Division is getting...
had and dropped the title.
Yeah. The NXT Women's Division does have some faces in there now. Obviously, Tiffany Stratton, Roxanne Perez, Porter Jade.
I like Tiffany Stratton.
Those ladies definitely highlight
Tiffany
that.
Stratton, in all my respect, I didn't really see much of her, only what I know of in the game. But watching that Extreme Women's match with Becky and not knowing how young she was too,
she's younger than us.
I automatically get the respect when I find out these people are my age and younger. So.
Oh, a pinfall on Roxanne.
Jesse, I'm just gonna ask you it off right now. Do you think CM Punk's coming back to you?
There is a chance. I'll say a 20% chance he comes back.
Okay, at least you're saying so.
So
what would be the Nakamura thing?
You want me to be honest?
Brock Lesnar?
Yeah.
I've seen the Twitter rumbling.
There was speculations it could have been Okada. That's a very big stretch.
That would be crazy.
Bro, imagine you hear the coin drop at Survivor Series. Bro, I would jump out your couch. That would be insane. Like Okada debuted at Survivor Series.
I'm not joking. Is he gonna fight at Survivor Series? It's probably not announced, right? But
yeah, apparently there's gonna be like some type of either backstage segment with Nakamura, or there's gonna be like something with Nakamura in the ring, and then the guy comes out or something like that. If it's CM Punk, okay. If it's not him, and if it's like Brock Lesnar or someone else, that would be cool. But I've seen reports that a bunch of the talent backstage don't even know who Nakamura is referring to.
I also did see reports where it was confirmed to backstage that it's not CM.
Yeah, same. So
I don't know anymore. Shout out to them keeping kayfabe alive, I suppose.
The thing is, do you want CM Punk to return tonight?
No, I don't want to see him wrestle. If you want me to be honest, but
I'll be honest.
Part to me at the same time.
We'll kick up by
it's wrestling. I'm intrigued to the story they might be able to tell. Triple H is now in charge. That in a weird, wacky world, they can have a story in their pocket that is CM Punk being what Stone Cold was to Vince McMahon, but for Triple H's turn, which would be pretty interesting.
Yeah, that's cool.
And that would be a story that I would like Triple H to be able to tell in 2023, or whenever it would happen.
If he does actually come back, there is actually matches I would love to be in. Him versus Seth, him versus Cody. him versus
my
Gunther, him versus
my
Roman.
only problem with that is I did
interesting.
see him wrestle a few times in AEW, and they were filled with botches, and they were filled with him just looking old.
And getting hurt and causing
And yeah,
kid
I
drama.
genuinely think every time I saw him, he was injured after or injured during. Like, I just think he might be washed, and that's okay. The guy's 40-something, and you know, not everybody has it.
The big return is obviously one of my favorites, and that is the Viper. So Randy Orton being back is huge.
That's crazy. I forgot we get to see him back in action today. And do you think
being back for the first time in over a year in a War Games match?
Yeah.
I hope he has limited action in the match because I don't want him to get hurt.
I hope he has unlimited RKOs.
That, and I really want him to return as a heel and probably turn on Cody or Jay.
I think that would be the best way to take it. My only problem with that is, and Randy doesn't need a rub by any means.
No, not at all.
He could afford to take plenty of L's. But I do think, you know, if this is the road to Cody getting his title, for him to revisit that storyline would be dope.
Just for 2 months.
Maybe that would even be a dope title defense in the future, after the fact.
I thought about that too.
And you know, it could be built up as one of his first title defenses, and you know, be very on brand for Randy Orton to bite a hand that feeds him, and you know, have some return. So I don't know, man. The world of wrestling has been very interesting. I can't say I've been all the way, you know, tuned in, but I've been tapped in like always.
I'm excited for the women's War Games match too because I do believe they are preparing Bayley to turn face. Obviously, Kairi Sane is back now. Her joining Io Sky and Asuka along with Bayley and Dakota Kai for the time being. But I do believe Bayley will be the one kicked out of Damage Control.
I feel like I'm in section 203.
Yeah, we're in the bleachers right now. I don't know what's going on with this
well,
camera.
they have to show all the action, and I get
that.
But this is too much action. Baszler, just...
And that could be it for Dakota Kai here. And she's fighting off. Roxanne Perez is watching. Oh! Takes out the leg there of Candice.
Jesus Christ. Can I do a little pin or something? Did I get... God. Oh, man. I had to get close to the screen so I could see what letter it was showing me.
But yeah, I'm actually really excited to see what happens with Damage Control.
Code breaker. Uh-oh.
Oh, and another pinfall. 1, 2, 3. And
wow.
Dakota.
I'm the first to
is
go?
The first one to go.
Oh, wow. We're already in 5-star territory. This match has gone pretty lengthy for one elimination.
Yeah. Oh, and double team the way working on me, Roxanne Perez, and I get suplexed.
As they should.
But yeah, I'm excited to see.
And now just like that, just see tides turn so quickly. They start fighting each other.
Yep. I'm excited to see, obviously, Bayley become face again because I think that's what they are going to do. And then I think Dakota might become the new leader of Damage Control. It might be Io, but I'm excited to see what storyline happens with Damage Control, seriously, because I think Triple H, obviously, he has a love for Asuka, Io. He had a great build for Kairi Sane in NXT. Obviously, he loves Dakota Kai, and then you got Bayley, who's
it's funny because I feel like we're gonna get a bunch of things that we've done in the universe mode.
Oh, there's a chance we see Io, Asuka, and Kairi Sane WrestleMania.
Yeah,
100%. Yeah, I think it'll be the Damage Control triple threat match, but that's a possibility that happens at WrestleMania. And Indi Hartwell with a big
staying alive longer than I did. Shout out to Indi. But yeah, like we're seeing that happen. I mean, obviously, we've seen plenty of things in the past that just repeat itself.
Oh, and Roxanne Perez going for the pinfall, middle of the ring.
Sunset flip.
1, 2.
Oh, and again surviving longer than Dakota Kai. That's goddamn shame. Now I just get to kind of fall back and as the general manager of Monday Night Raw, check to see who's impressive. Roxanne.
That's it for her. 1, 2, 3.
Roxanne sending who's that? Katana chance?
I believe that's her Casey. Casey, I'm trying to remember her last name. So let's see. Katana chance is the other team.
Kayden Carter.
Kayden Carter, Katana Chance is correct. Yeah, I butchered that one.
That is Katana Chance.
Yes.
Okay.
That just got.
You got me.
I had to think about it for a little bit. Kayden Carter is
the one with the
on
blue
the outside.
hair.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Had to confirm, and I wasn't talking about blue hair Dakota, Candice Lerae. A lot of action, a lot of colorful outfits, a lot of colorful hair. Alba Fyre, unfortunately, on the receiving end of a big swinging neck breaker. That got to be it for her.
2, and a big kick out.
Lasting longer than Dakota Kai.
Oh, dive press here. Roxanne and Candice Lerae. That's a matchup I would love to see on the main roster once Roxanne gets the call.
And we see Shayna doing some technical wrestling outside to Kayden Carter.
Oh, what a big reversal there on.
Jess, I also got a cat, another one. While we were away. A big elbow drop.
Oh,
is this Roxanne?
That could be it for me.
Is it time for her to get out of here?
Not yet.
She survives longer than Dakota Kai.
Oh, and a neck
Alba
breaker on
Fyre,
Alba Fyre.
another one. That gotta be it.
Yeah. 1, 2. Oh
and she continues to last longer than Dakota Kai. This is an absolute spectacular showcase of resiliency from Alba Fyre. And now we're gonna see who's gonna be the next elimination. We're down to 6 women. With plenty of time to go. Indi calling somebody up.
Oh, and an elbow drop on
both of them.
Kayden Carter. I rolled out though, so that is smart. If Alba Fyre is smart, she definitely pins Kayden Carter.
And she might.
She's gonna go for her finisher.
That might be the smarter maneuver. One move hit, didn't really hit flush.
Oh, and a swanton bomb. Go for that pinfall.
That was everything you can ask for.
2.
And the team of Kayden Carter and Katana Chance is officially eliminated. So now we are down to 5.
I'm done.
And that could be it. Roxanne, middle of the ring.
Yep, I'm done.
Taps to the hands of Shayna Baszler. CPU will officially win this one. Super kick on Shayna. Alba Fyre.
1, 2.
What a final 4 we got. We got the teammates in the way. And you'll think they might, want to team up and take on the other 2, but instead they're going to war. Don't grab the chair. Okay, thank you. Indi Hartwell.
Okay,
She's starting to cook.
And Shayna Baszler putting Roxanne Perez out of this match. I believe she's beaten her earlier this season too when they had that little rivalry going a few months ago. So Roxanne goes backstage.
She might try to go for a submission. She ends up going for a power move.
A little pinfall. CPU can do whatever they want. 1, 2. And it gets the job done.
Yeah.
Pinning her partner.
I believe it was a signature.
Hartwell.
I do believe that was a signature.
And she just kicked the steel steps. Oh, nice.
And now we are down to 3, Jesse. Out of these 3 women, who do you think has the upper hand?
I'd probably say Shayna. She has that technical ability. She's the veteran. Both older and more experienced than Candice Lerae and Alba Fyre for sure. Dominant NXT World Champion. Candice Lerae obviously only has really had success in Universe mode. Alba Fyre, one of the, I believe, the longest reigning UK champion over in the UK before obviously they left Europe there. So she has a big chance, but she, still looking for her big moment in Universe mode. My money is on Shayna Baszler to probably win this match and have her and Ronda Rousey flirt for the possibility of becoming the new champions and beating Toxic Attraction in the future.
Yeah, I mean, you would imagine Alba Fyre is a dark horse right now, taking a lot of damage thus far, but right now, she looks like she's the freshest woman in this match, taking on both Candice Lerae and Shayna Baszler.
And Candice Lerae trying to throw one of these ladies back in the ring. Smart.
Yeah, the fight can't end outside. It's an elimination match, but the pinfall must be done inside that squared circle.
Oh, and Candice Lerae grabs that steel chair and goes right back outside and doesn't utilize it in time. Oh, looked like Shayna tripped up on that ladder there.
Swing and a miss from Shayna. What does Fyre got?
Big powerbomb on this
Could be on the ladder.
Oh, on the apron.
Oh!
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Alba Fyre looking to Gain momentum on both
cooking.
of these
I
ladies.
really like her performance. I thought about being her too. Maybe I'm gonna regret that. I got eliminated first.
Yeah, that's another lady I always wanted on my roster. She was going to be my very first feud against Alexa Bliss when she was the champion. Nice little move there from Shayna Baszler. But yeah, definitely Alba Fyre was another lady I wanted on my roster when we did the draft back in
Remind
spring.
me who she was before. What name she had?
Lerae.
Yes.
Over in the UK. Yeah.
Former
was
UK
great.
champion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm pretty sure she still holds that record. I might be wrong though.
I can't tell you who the UK champion is now.
There's no more NXT UK.
Okay. So all titles. Vacant. Gotcha.
Oh, that's powerbomb there.
I wonder if they'll get something like that going up again.
I think they.
I remember when they stopped it. They said it was just temporary.
They were supposed to bring it back. It was going to be NXT Europe.
Which would make sense. They always had a European
like this
title.
past winter, but nothing ever came out of it. So I think it's got delayed until the 2024, January, February. So I would imagine they bring something back, obviously during the winter of next year. So these ladies really battling on the outside, wondering if one of these ladies has a finisher to get them matched up.
I'm sure they got it all
one-on-one.
penned
Oh,
up and
and a
saved.
beautiful spear from.
And Candice keeps grabbing the chair but can't get nothing going with it. Another spear.
Another spear from Shayna. And Shayna talking down on her opponents. Nice reversal there. Oh, that was a nice move from Alba Fyre.
She's cooking. That might have been a finisher.
Nah, that should have been
Should have
stunned.
been stunned, yeah.
Nice little
Guys,
reverse slam there.
get your behinds in the ring. Let's act like we want to win. They're just inflicting damage.
Oh, and the Superman punch misses there by Shayna Baszler.
Michael Cole wants to sit down, guys. Come on.
Oh, and the reversal.
You can't win out here,
Can't
Candice.
win.
Get your behind in the ring.
Throw in.
Thank you. We're making progress now.
And then
No,
Shayna stops her.
Shayna.
Unless she throws her in too.
She ain't going to. She ain't that smart. And she gonna come right back out. Yeah. Throw her in there. Throw her in. Throw her in. There we go.
There we go.
Making progress. Oh. And then Candice is gonna come right back out. Go inside the ring and win this match, Shayna, please. Just trying to throw dirt on my girl. Oh, I got hype. I thought she was going in.
Okay,
Going.
There we
Going.
go. There
No!
we go. They canceled each other out.
This is like PEMDAS.
Come on. Someone stay in the ring. That way someone can fight Shayna.
Candice, just walk in. Just, you don't gotta...
And Shayna's just waiting. Oh, never mind.
Okay. Can't win on the outside. Let's see what the CPU does. You can see where the IQ's at right now, guys.
Yeah, definitely the CPU is taking their sweet time and finishing this one.
We already got 5 stars, guys. Relax. They're trying to put on a wrestling clinic out here.
Well, while these ladies try to figure out how to get back in the ring, who do you think wins the main event tonight if the main event is the men's War Games match, which it probably will be?
It's interesting because the idea of the Randy turn is there, but like at the same time, you do that first day. Maybe not.
I think it's possible.
Judgment Day has had its ripples.
They have all the titles though, so.
True.
I think Judgment Day walks away with the victory, to be honest. Because you could tell a story how Cody got screwed by maybe Jay, super kicks Randy by accident, or something like that, and that leads to the downfall of Randy Orton. Like,
War Games is
losing.
not elimination, correct? It's just pin?
No, just pin or submission once all of them are in the ring at the same time.
Yeah. I'm excited for our War Games match that we have.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be something involving Randy and Jay and Randy and Cody. I know a lot of people thought Randy could possibly even do something to Seth, since he is the world champion. I just don't see that right away. That would be crazy though.
I mean, probably that's the easy card to play. Is like there's too much egos on the other side. You got Cody who's trying to get a title. You got Seth who has a title. You got Jay who's pretty much put hands on the whole roster, and then you got Randy who's coming back, and you could never really identify Randy's true intentions because he literally is nicknamed the Viper. So I guess, yeah, Judgment Day probably sounds like the correct answer, just through cohesion and, like...
Plus, they have Drew McIntyre for one night. He's not joining Judgment Day. He definitely needs a big win. JD McDonough probably still needs to prove himself with Judgment Day. It's a matter of fact of, like, who takes the pinfall loss and what happens with the whole Randy situation. Does he do something to cost Cody or Jay the match? Or do they save that after the match? Who knows? But if I was Triple H tonight, I would definitely give Judgment Day the victory and see where they go from there. Because if they do something with Randy after the match, you could definitely have like Randy RKO Cody or Jay, and then, you know, obviously just build the story from there. But we will see what happens.
We'll see, and by the time this episode drops, just the fans would already know what happened. So I got a question for you also while we wait, which honestly we might have to tag in at a certain point because these ladies are just running amok on Monday Night Raw. They asked for opportunity, Jesse, and they're fully taking over. I would admit that. But do you like the idea of the War Games match replacing the traditional Survivor Series match, or would you like to see maybe both, or maybe, you know, War Games being more as needed? What do you think of that?
I love War Games being at Survivor Series one time a year. Obviously, it's, you know, 2 teams going at it on Raw, and then it's 2 teams on SmackDown going at it for the women's. I don't mind the Raw versus SmackDown, you know, like feud. I think that was definitely a bigger deal back in the day more. But I think with
they're starting to try to bring something back because they do have the 2 general managers.
Yeah, but I think what Triple H is trying to do.
Thank you.
Trying, there we go, Candice.
Let's go, Candice.
Okay, now we're back in the ring. But I think what Triple H is trying to do is definitely just tell the stories that he's presented with.
Candice, let her get this off.
With obviously Judgment Day and then Cody and everybody. Oh, and a double X handle too.
Uh-oh, she fell right into that.
That's it for Alba Fyre.
Bad
100%.
Pull of the straws for Alba Fyre. I can't see her escaping this.
She's done.
An immediate tap out. She probably could have had the match won if she hit that Swanton bomb. But unfortunately, Candice stopped her from doing that. She focused on Candice, and now all eyes on Shayna and Candice, 2 ladies that already have tag teams. May I remind you? Really enjoyed the performance for Alba Fyre, and I want to see her, regardless, in a team setting very, very soon. And with that performance, I think she got eyes on her, Jesse.
Oh yeah, definitely, for sure. And I might be right on my prediction. Shayna Baszler is only 1 woman away from getting a title opportunity against Toxic Attraction. Her partner is Ronda Rousey, so things could get very interesting on Monday Night Raw very soon if Shayna Baszler gets the job done here. But Candice LeRae is not going to go down without a fight, and she is looking to build momentum here and have Shayna Baszler stunned. That way she can possibly even tap out Shayna Baszler if she throws her back in the ring.
She's stunned, but she has to get back in the ring, Jess, and that's going to be the hard part to do, especially with a low stun meter that runs quick.
And I love how they keep sitting down and then going back up. Michael Cole just wants to rest his knees, guys.
Yeah, man. He's been doing this for 27 years. I don't know if that's the exact number, but that was a rough estimate.
At least 25. He's been in the business for a very long time. It's like they love this corner, too. It's like really odd.
It's the gravitational pull, Jesse, even though it's not functional.
It's a nice roundhouse kick
Oh. Now Candice may be on the end of being stunned. Fighting back. Who's going to fight harder?
LED board again. Oh, almost to the ring.
Too close. A few feet away.
But yeah, honestly, like even like looking at the Survivor Series card, like you only have 5 matches. You have 2 War Games matches. Rhea's defending. You have a Santos, Escobar, and Dragon Lee match. And then you have Gunther versus Miz. Like, it's not really SmackDown versus Raw. It's really just what he has built up over the last, like, few weeks, few months type thing. And, you know, it's at Survivor Series. And obviously those big matches are the War Games matches. And then obviously that builds into Royal Rumble, which will be, I believe, mid-January. So, I mean, I trust Triple H. I think it'll be a good pay-per-view. 5 matches is, you know, it's probably going to be a 3-hour pay-per-view with 5 or 6 matches. which is completely fine. And
On the ladder!
And she's still
Candice, you have the match damn near won. Get her in the ring.
But
she
regardless,
fights back.
I am excited for War Games tonight, and
Get her.
I think it could be a pretty fun pay-per-view.
Yeah, man. It looks like a good card. You got to keep it light when you go up against the very hard show to beat of Lakers and Cavaliers regular season basketball. That's the game that's today. But no, we'll be watching that card in a few hours now. Maybe after Raw, depending on how long Candice LeRae and Shayna Baszler take to get the job done. I hope you guys are enjoying watching the CPU go absolutely crazy. They're having a great back and forth.
They are. Yeah, we haven't been here for a month, and the ladies were pissed that we forgot about them even longer than a month when we weren't playing.
They're making us pay for it now, Jesse. And I thought she might put her through the barricade.
But yeah, this is what we get for not recording for a month, and then obviously not having any tag team work for a while because we've just been busy with telling other stories in Universe Mode. But very well noted that Shayna Baszler is looking to hopefully throw her in the ring.
Jess, we said they wanted more time. I think they got more time.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, here we go.
Yes!
What
did we used to call the strong Irish whip? Classic.
Oh, and going for a...
I wasn't expecting her to win this way. This could be it.
Tap her out.
This could be. Candice hanging in there.
Yeah, for now, for the time being.
Will she fight out of this? She's still locked in. She fights out. A knee bar face. Crossface. Yeah. Interesting submission from Shayna. I don't know if that's a signature. It's definitely not a finisher. But now, Candice LeRae might have the ball in her court. Can she end up slam dunking? Get back in.
I don't know why she slowed out.
Thank you.
That's really weird. She went for a finish there. Look like it got reversed. And this is definitely...
Is there a rope break?
No. She sits the other way. That's bad.
Candice LeRae.
That's it. Yep.
Plenty have tried.
And Shayna Baszler.
You have succeeded. Coquito lock, right? Is it? Or is it not?
Isn't that Samoa Joe's?
Coquina clutch.
Coquina clutch is...
That's Samoa Joe.
I forget her.
I forgot her finisher as well. Guys, let me know that in the comments down below. Shayna Baszler.
I was right on my prediction though. Shayna Baszler, CPU gets it done. And Shayna Baszler, Ronda Rousey, and Toxic Attraction will be happening very soon. What a performance from Shayna Baszler. Had some good performers in there.
Jess, Clash of Champions is next. Do we want to throw that on the card?
Oh, yeah. Might as well. Honestly, get one match on the card right away. Shayna Baszler, Ronda Rousey versus Toxic Attraction for the Women's Tag Team Championships. That will be on the line at Clash of Champions in 2 weeks. What a performance from Shayna Baszler. She got through Candice LeRae, Alba, Fyre, Roxanne, Perez as well. Those were her 3 eliminations in the match.
She submitted me.
Oh, yeah, and Dakota.
Yeah,
great performance from Shayna Baszler. I was right on my prediction. CPO gets it done. It took a while, but it is now time. The main event, Brockamura going against Judgment Day in the rematch for the Raw Tag Team Championships of the Universe.
Let's do it. Oh, man. We did all that, Jesse. The woman clearly thought it was the main event. They clearly thought that it was their time to go crazy and show off. And you know what? Props to the ladies for pulling on a hell of a performance. Shout out to Shayna Baszler. She deserves much credit and love. But, man, it is now time for the main event of the evening, and we have the Tag Team Championships on the line. Now, standing across from the Tag Team Champions are the former Tag Team Champions, the 3-1 team of Judgment Day. They beat the Usos a few times. They also defended against... I think they defended against the Usos. I believe they originally beat maybe like the Banger Bros or something of the sorts to get there. But they are a 3-1 team. Even that, I feel like they're 4-1. Actually, I might have to check that record books. I don't know why I have 3-1 written. But, man, I guess they are 3-1. This was a great match the first go-round. They obviously lost their titles, and they're looking for an opportunity straight to the tag team gold right away. They put in their rematch clause. They didn't want to wait for a pay-per-view. They didn't want to wait for this. They didn't want to wait for that. You see Rhea Ripley's not in the corner. You see Dominic Mysterio's not in the corner. They are free from distractions and free from everything that isn't the tag team championships. And Brockamura, who are my new tag team champions, who are undefeated, standing at 4-0. They're free from distractions too, Jesse. There's no Paul Heyman involved. This is strictly 2 men versus 2 men, not only in a tag team tornado match for those titles, but it's also an Extreme Rules match where any and everything can happen. You can see tables on fire, you can see barbed wire bats, you can see thumbtacks. The problem is, none of those are really in the game, and even the flaming tables don't really work properly. But regardless, this is where we're at. We got the team of Brockamura. We got the team of Judgment Day. I am going to be the reigning, defending tag team champions of the universe in Brock Lesnar and Nakamura.
And that would be Judgment Day, and hopefully bringing those titles back to Rhea Ripley, who is, I believe, the Raw Women's Champion on Monday Night Raw and in Universe mode. So hopefully we could have 3 champions out of that faction, and yeah, bring those titles back to Judgment Day. This matchup a few weeks ago, or a few months ago, was a great one. And hopefully we can do it again.
Yeah, Jess, and also this has more bad blood than what you might think. Finn Balor defeated Brock Lesnar on his way to what was going to be a glorious run. Unfortunately, Finn Balor fell just a bit short, and then he also fell short on the actual championship match against Booker T. But, man, Brock Lesnar still hasn't forgot.
No.
And he took it out on him come the last pay-per-view. I believe the pay-per-view was...
I think it was a Raw pay-per-view.
Was it in your house? Could have been.
Yeah, possibly. Break up there, spear on Damian Priest.
Yeah, this is interesting. We don't do many tornado tag matches, and usually that can lead to some chaotic moments and even maybe some quick victories. So we'll see what happens tonight, Jess. We'll try not to win on no fluky stuff. We'll try to keep it as clean as we can, but at the end of the day, it's only as clean as you can keep it. It's an Extreme Rules match. Anything goes.
And Damian Priest trying to put hands on Shinsuke, and Finn Balor putting hands on Brock Lesnar. Onto the back of the head there. Priest rolls out. And it's 1-1 here for Finn Balor. Sling blade there, lands. And Nakamura rolls out. Double team.
And now we got a 2-on-1 coming this way.
Oh, a nice little Pele there.
Nakamura's back in.
Double drop lands on Brock. Oh, and a nice tornado kick there.
Uh-oh, that's a submission?
Yes, it is.
Nakamura's pulling out some early submissions, maybe just trying to make damage or maybe just trying to catch somebody off guard.
Finn. Brock Lesnar actually being pretty hurt here, significantly. Big reversal there from Brock. Oh, and I missed the sling blade. Oh, no. Back in the ring, Priest. There we go. And then the big elbow there on Brock Lesnar. Oh, reversal there from Brock. Ooh. Oh, no. Oh, and they're flying.
Jesse, they are floating indeed.
Yeah. Let's get a nice little elbow inside, reversed. Okay. Brockamura with a big reversal.
That was a big one. That's a big one too, Jesse. And Brock Lesnar, I think he's had enough. He's willing to get down and dirty.
I wouldn't blame him. Grabbing the steel steps, going toward Finn Balor.
Sheesh.
Nice little German suplex throw from Shinsuke there on Damian Priest.
Just fighting through it though.
Ooh, nice. Little sling blade there from Finn again.
The evasive Mr. Balor.
What the heck? Oh, and that tornado kick landed beautifully again on Brock this time.
Oh. These teams are going at it.
Yeah, exchanging elbows. Damian Priest and Shinsuke Nakamura there.
It's hard to say who got the upper hand right now.
Yeah.
This has been a tight race.
Shinsuke actually just got rocked there. Spear from Damian Priest. Oh, and a low blow actually lands on Shinsuke. And wow, he actually shook it off. He probably has a metal cut.
I mean, he's been used to low blows in the past, yes.
Yeah, that's true. Priest and Brock Lesnar would match up that way if they ever had a match. Oh! Backdrop there on landing on Finn. Ooh, nice little kick up. It's quick.
What?
Judgement Day back in the ring.
Maybe doing the right thing by waiting it out, waiting for his beast to get back up. This could quickly be a one and done reign for Brockamura if they don't play their cards right.
Hey Brock, what are you doing? Oh, and I completely missed. That's embarrassing. Kick the gut there of Brock Lesnar, it looks like I did. Probably something else. Finn, can you help me out here? Set that in. We'll set this up.
Why I hit you?
Oh.
Take care of business, Nakamura. Yes, he is.
Oh. Oh, that could be it. Pinfall, middle of the ring. 1, 2. Not even 2.
Shinsuke was over here busy suplexing.
Let's see what else.
Oh, I think you caught me in mid-motion.
Yeah, I did. That was down.
Oh, and it's interesting. Oh, man. I love Shinsuke's moveset.
Yeah, his moveset's always been that fun. Oh, boy. Oh, I got thrown on now. Here's the face there of Shinsuke. I want Brock. Damian Priest and Brock Lesnar interests me. That's a matchup I would love to see in real life. It'll never happen, but I'd love to see that matchup one day. Oh, double team. Ooh, okay. And that actually stuns Damian Priest. Hit him! Oh wow, he actually fell through. Okay. Get up. Oh, definitely did not try to focus on Brock.
Jesse, what is...
Oh, and
any means necessary! Brock Lesnar, already a powerful man, with a big brass knuckle punch to the face, it looked like.
Ooh, 1916 on Brock Lesnar. I'm gonna go for the pin. Shinsuke turns.
Could have been a smart move.
Shinsuke turns around in time. Ooh,
Oh!
Kinshasa misses. Actually pronounced it correctly. Man. It's 1-1. I need Finn Balor in here, man.
It's not really 2-1 when your partner's on the floor, Jess.
Yeah.
Oh! What?
Ooh. Okay.
Hit him! Hit him!
Oh my goodness, why couldn't I hit my finisher?
Let's go. Big. Big.
No. No! Chris, what are you grabbing? Oh, a sledgehammer. Okay, that's fine. Nice.
Wow. Jess, this has been a match.
Yeah, good match. Once again, these guys had a great matchup a few weeks ago. Whenever that was.
Sledgehammer, kendo, steel chairs, tables, you name it, we got it over on Monday Night Raw.
Shinsuke should be stunned here. He's not, though. Literally a centimeter away from being stunned. Oh, into the back of the neck there on Brock. Oh, and a Kimura on Brock Lesnar on the outside. And he taps him, but that does not mean a thing.
I think I couldn't see it from here. He might have made Brock tap. Brock might have just gave him a little sympathy tap. Who knows?
Oh.
And Finn Balor already been put through one table, not looking to go through another.
Oh, and a diving suicido through the middle rope.
And Brock with a swing and a miss. He looks a little sloppy right now, Jess.
He does. I have to agree. Ooh, Pierce holding his own. Oh, and I actually got it off. Oh, what is this? F5? No.
Oh, God.
Come on, Shinsuke. Come on, Shinsuke.
Let's go, Shinsuke.
Elbow to the top of the face.
Let's go. Oh, no.
1916. Oh, and it gets reversed. These guys are going at it now. 1916 on Brock. Oh,
Didn't hit. Did not hit.
Didn't hit in time.
What a match.
Oh, and a diving cross body.
It's like bodies exchanging for bodies, Jesse.
Yes, it does. Ooh. What is this? A sidewalk slam, yeah. Good main event. Definitely better than the women's match because the CPU was halfway boring us.
If the CPU was us, we
it was a good match, though.
I'll
I'll still respect that it was a good women's match, but glad that we are controlling all these guys, and it's a good main event for the tag team titles. That's it.
Way to go, Brock.
Caught my
Way to go, Brock.
2-on-1. Oh, I did get it. Okay. Finn with the kendo. Finn with the kendo is dangerous. I don't know what's going on.
It's a lot going on.
Oh, Brock is only one punch away from the next one. Oh, okay. You are starting to get it. You're good. Oh.
No!
Oh, you reversed it again, man. That's it.
You gotta be
oh, my goodness. And you reversed it.
Oh!
Green mist.
Kinshasa! That was a Kinshasa, right?
No,
Did I actually hit?
Stunned.
Oh my God.
Come on, get up. 1916 and Brock reverses it.
Doesn't land. Kinshasa does.
Oh, and Finn's still up.
No.
Finn is still up.
No.
Finn is still up. Okay, okay. Brock.
Smart man!
No.
Smart man! Oh, and I think it was broken up.
I broke it up. Thank God. Shinsuke and Finn are really battling. And Priest is literally covered from the top of his head to his jaw in that green mist. Oh, missed. Sledgehammer didn't though.
Oh my God. What a match.
Yeah, it's
what
good
a
one.
match.
I think the second one definitely delivered more than the first, and I remember that first one was a classic.
What?
And
what?
F5 on Brock! And it hits! And it hits! Come on, Judgment Day! 1, 2, 3, and Judgment Day grab the titles back. Oh my God. Finn Balor picked up Brock Lesnar and hit him with his own F5 for the victory. Damian Priest speared Shinsuke. Shinsuke rolled out, and Brock Lesnar gets pinned by Finn Balor again. And Judgment Day regain those championships and are champions alongside with Rhea Ripley.
Just in time for Clash of Champions, Jesse. They will be my representatives of my champion and of my brand going into Clash of Champions. That's really what this determined right here. And man, oh man, did that deliver on all facets. And what an ending with Finn Balor ending it with an F5 not only on Brock Lesnar, but also pinning Brock Lesnar. So now he's still the second man to pin Brock Lesnar this year. It was Nakamura, who's now his teammate, and Finn Balor, who not only does it once, but he does it twice. The first time, if you guys recall, was a roll-up. This time, fair and square,
And
he got it.
And
Wow.
with his own move. Lifting up Brock Lesnar, who's a 280-pound guy. Finn Balor, maybe 205, if that. Wow. Finn Balor pinning Brock Lesnar again. That was a great match. Definitely match of the night.
2-0 for you. Shout out to you.
Definitely match of the night for sure. Judgment Day reclaims their titles, and they're going to be going against DX at Clash of Champions. It's going to be a good one.
That's a good, crazy match, Jesse.
I'm pretty sure DX is my champion.
Now, that does mean
so.
they're both 4-1. I would love to see a part 3. Maybe we see it sooner than later. Maybe we see it later than sooner.
Brock Lesnar and Shinsuke were undefeated tag team. I would love to see the trilogy.
I would too. I don't know if it's exactly next for them. Obviously, what's next for them is DX, so they already gotta get their juice right and send that focus over to making sure Raw dominates SmackDown at Clash of Champions, Jesse. But you know what? While we're here, I got an announcement because I got a text earlier in this show, and Cody Rhodes is happy we're back, and he will also be getting his championship shot that he earned by defending his internet championship. At this point, it's usually 3 times, but he's defended it 4 or 5 times. He's been killing it as internet champion, and he will be bringing that title with him to Monday Night Raw next week. Okay. And he will be getting a championship shot in the main event against Booker T. We will see the World Heavyweight Championship on the line, or whatever, the Universal, you know what I mean, on the line next week on Monday Night Raw. Booker T, who has been undefeated, who has every time I doubted him, delivered.
That bookend just dead.
He gets the job done every single time, and we're going to see who wins. Will Cody finally be able to finish his story on episode 47, on an episode of Raw? Or will he have to wait to tell another tale? We will find out then. But that's next week. What a week we had. Jesse, I'm excited to just get back in this mode with you and this grind with you guys. We're going to do videos as we can do videos as persons. You know what I mean? We will try our best to get a recording session in every week. We will try to have 2-3 episodes drop every week. But at the end of the day, obviously, life is life, and life precedes all of means. And right now, holiday season, a lot of things going on, but regardless, we will always try to carve out time for you guys and to carve out time for what we believe to be the only universe mode that matters. But truthfully, to make that sentiment a real statement, we do have to deliver more episodes. And you know us, we're usually consistent. We put in work. We've grinded out over 1,000 episodes of these bad boys. At least I think in my head. I might be gassing that one, but I know I got a ton of videos.
Definitely 100.
But man, apologies for any inconvenience, apologies for any lack of content, but I know the ones who ride with us are still riding, and they'll be here clicking on this video, liking this video, and commenting, chatting in the Discord. So do all those things. Like, comment, share, subscribe, join the Discord, vote in the poll. I'll try my best to get a poll of who wins this week's SmackDown or Raw, but you guys already know with those 2 matches to end this show, I can't see how it's not Raw, but I'm sure we got a great SmackDown. You want to preview anything before we get into it?
I'll leave those to surprise.
Watch the next episode and find out. But for right now, that is all we got, guys. Thank you for watching. As always, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Join that Discord to extend the conversation past the comment section. And go listen to Demoitis, a little project of mine everywhere. Maybe more music's coming. I've been writing a little bit. Things happening, but whatever. Just what we got.
Ring the bells, guys, as always. Get our new updated videos. We'll see you on
the other side of the universe.
Peace.
I got vices, I'm vices. I'm in crisis, I write this. I feel a little lost inside my mind, I can't find it. I see visions, I'm psychic. I try to use it as guidance, but truth be told, I know nothing. I told you different, I'm lying. I don't know shit, I be cool. I don't know shit,